the hell was he thinking?
Something happened? It made you want to cut Lulu some slack?
Anyone who is willing to expose him, I applaud.
Are you embarrassed to be seen with me?
Is it as bad as I think it is?
It's worse.
We need to put our plan in motion now.
General Hospital latest update. Willow's future is on the line as Drew spirals further while Sidwell schemes against Alexis. Sunny's shocking secret threatens to explode, and Lois faces the fallout of a long-hidden truth about Gio. Meanwhile, Drew's erratic behavior hints at a hidden brain injury. Could this explain his drastic personality shift? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital, Willow's future at risk, Sidwell's next step, Drew sinks even lower. General Hospital reveal Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen future will be at risk while Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, plots his next step. Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, will also sink even lower. So let's discuss all the drama that's brewing in Port Charles. For starters, Sunny Corinthos' Maurice Bernard confession will make some waves. Someone will have a chance to react to whatever Sunny admits, so it may be Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, since she's about to pump her dad for information. Christina might get updates on Sunny's heart problems and grow concerned, but Sunny may work to reassure her following his news. Meanwhile, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, will remain on edge over the whole Gio Palmieri-Giovanni Mazza situation, especially since Brooklyn Quartermain Amanda Seton will continue to long for her grown child. If Brooklyn reaches her breaking point on this and decides to seek answers about her adopted son, it could spell serious trouble. Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, has already offered to help Brooklyn with her potential search, so she may take him up on it eventually. Once Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Anna Devane Finola Hughes bring Charlotte Cassidy and Scarlett Fernandez back to Port Charles, she'll catch up with Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, and all her other loved ones. There'll hopefully be some happy reunions, but Charlotte may struggle to adjust to life without Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. If Charlotte does have a hard time, Lulu may lean on Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, as she tries to figure out how to navigate things with her daughter. As for Drew, he seems poised to sink even lower, and there's a good reason why. General Hospital writers are seemingly gearing up for a whodunit with Drew at the center, so he has to keep making enemies as the suspect list gets longer. The more people who loathe Drew and have a motive to wipe him off the map, the better the story will be if someone indeed tries to eliminate him. As for Willow, her future will be at risk. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrose, and Carly Spencer's Laura Wright takedown plot could open Willow's eyes to who Drew really is, but she has to be willing to accept what's right in front of her. Of course, Nina will be putting a lot on the line as well. If Nina turns Willow against Drew, he could easily decide to drag Nina down with him and expose their hookups to destroy her mother-daughter bond. Next, Sidwell will continue to scheme against Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, now that he's got her fingerprints on that dagger. Since Sidwell obviously wants to frame Alexis for a crime, he has to work out the rest of the details and make sure he doesn't get caught. While Sidwell focuses on his next step in targeting Alexis, Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, may gain a new reason to worry about Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup. Kai's going to receive an offer that's difficult to refuse in the coming episodes, one that could ultimately put him back on the football field. Although that'll be tough for Kai to pass up, the procedure he's presented with could be risky, and the person behind the offer will expect something in return. Trina may make some worried predictions if she decides none of this feels right. General Hospital spoilers say the week of March 17th to 21st will bring some highs and lows. Today's next update: Drew's prison beating, unknown brain injury, the reason behind personality change? General Hospital spoilers hint Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is one of the most hated men in Port Charles right now, as well as one of the most hated characters among fans. But what happened? As one of the top leading men in the daytime drama, he spiraled in a very short time. Drew certainly started shifting into a shadier version of himself after his prison stint at Pennonville, but considering this history, surely his time in the slammer isn't the reason for his current slimeball ways? Drew Quartermaine is a changed man. How does one go from being a top hero to a lead zero in a soap opera? From the moment Drew was released from prison, fans, along with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, saw a change in Drew. With that being said, other than the near-life-taking beating he took, which was undeniably traumatic, nothing else happened. It's hard to downplay Drew's prison beating, but considering he was a Navy SEAL and was also kept captive for years on Cassadine Island when everyone thought he was dead, how could a few months at Pennonville and even getting beat up cause such a dramatic change in Drew's personality? After he returned from the compound prison to Port Charles, he was the same old Drew, so is Pennonville the reason for his drastic personality changes, or could there be another reason? Does Drew Quartermaine have an unknown brain injury? Drew was badly beaten up in Pennonville, and the incident almost cost him his life. Is there a possibility that Drew's head got hit harder than the doctors noticed? Could he have a brain injury from underlying tissue that swelled up and was once undetected but now has surfaced? Then again, maybe Drew has a brain tumor. It's a soap opera storyline that has played out before that could certainly once again work in this circumstance. What's the reason behind Drew's 180 change in personality? Today's next update. Sonny has no clue he's Joe's grandfather, but will he make Lois pay for lying to him? General Hospital spoilers reveal the walls are closing in on Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, and Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton, as their long-held secret threatens to explode. Years ago, Brooklyn faced a life-altering decision when she became pregnant as a teenager. Rather than raise the baby herself, she gave him up for adoption, with Lois helping to ensure the child had a stable future. That child grew up to be Giovanni Giopalmieri, Giovanni Mazza, a young man who has been in Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard life for years, but not in the way one would expect for family. Now, with pieces of the past resurfacing, it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. And when it does, the fallout could be catastrophic. General Hospital spoilers. Full exposure threatens everything Lois holds dear. Lois never wanted this secret to get out. That's precisely why she paid a visit to Marty Gray, Michael E. Knight, recently to flesh out what could possibly come of her daughter dredging up these old memories. Having to tell Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, the truth reopened a long-silenced history for these two women that was supposed to stay sealed. Now that Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, has laid her eyes on Marty's notes about Dante Falconeri's, Dominic Zamprogna unknown child, there will be no closing Pandora's box. What happens when Sonny finds out just how close he has been to his grandson all this time? General Hospital spoilers say family is forever. Despite his deep ties to the Cerullo family, Sonny may still be completely unaware that Gio is actually his grandson. Lois has done everything in her power to keep that information buried. While Sonny has been involved in Joe's life from a young age, even funding his music education, it was never presented as anything more than a generous gesture to help the Cerullo family. When Lois approached Sonny for assistance, he didn't hesitate to lend a hand. We can't assume he had any inkling that he was investing in his own flesh and blood. Sonny prides himself on loyalty and family above all else, and if he realizes he has been kept in the dark about his own grandson, his reaction could be explosive. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny's bad side. Lois has spent years keeping this secret buried, but when Sonny inevitably learns the truth, will he ever forgive her? Worse yet, could he seek retribution? Sonny has been known to cut people out of his life for lesser betrayals, and this deception is personal. He spent years standing by Dante, building a strong father-son relationship after years of estrangement, to find out that he's been robbed of the chance to do the same with Gio, because Lois and Brooklyn decided he didn't have the right to know, maybe more than he can handle. If Sonny feels truly betrayed, Lois might not just lose his friendship, she could find herself in real danger. After all, Sonny is a man who operates by his own set of rules, and when someone crosses him, there are often consequences. Could Lois have just made the biggest mistake of her life by keeping this truth from him? Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.